Well, what an honour to receive. I mean, I've been around a long time, and if you hang around long enough, things do happen. But to see that film and the honours that have been bestowed on me is simply incredible. Obviously, I'd like to thank the judges, whoever they are, and because I don't know anything about it, really. I mean, here am I standing here, and I think, well, what am I getting this for? And then I saw the film and thought, yeah, it's been a long ride. But thank you, judges, whoever you are, a combination of very fine people, but particularly the Chamber of Commerce and Westpac, of course, because the two together have put on an awesome night. And what I see is basically that business is alive. The enterprise and entrepreneurial spirit is simply amazing on the business side, and the social issues that have been recognised tonight. I mean, it's just a buzz. And here we are, 1,200 people, rough, celebrating a city that is not really my home country. As you saw, I am Australian, but I'm incredibly proud to be a Kiwi. I even took citizenship about, 15 years ago. Bob was alive, and I thought, why do I want to become a citizen of New Zealand? Well, I've worked here for over 60 years. I'm 82 years of age, and most women don't want to reveal their age, but I think I'm pretty proud of it because I'm active. My mind hasn't gone into la-la land. And as you see, I've taken up motorbike riding. So if I can do it, so can you, but you have to have the right rider. I don't ride, I sit on the back. And that motorbike that you saw there is mine, which, as was mentioned in the film, I've done at least 5 trips throughout America in the last 5 years, and I'm about to do on a New Zealand bike, but an Indian bike. In the next 6 months, I'm going to do the North and the South Island, and I have to tell you that I've already booked and paid for the accommodation to go to the Burt Munro bike rally in February. So. How about that for being a woman? I don't want to press that point, but seeing that Leanne mentioned it, that it is a very special day, and I might add that New Zealand, as she said, is the first vote in the world for women, and Australia trailed behind. But in those days, when I was brought up, it wasn't even mentioned. So I think, basically, if you see that film and it says very humble beginnings, which some of us obviously come through, but it does show that with the right spirit and the right dedication, the right leader behind you, the mentor or whatever you call them, and here are the businesses here tonight, it's wonderful to see the spirit of Canterbury. We've had the sadness and so on, and the city authorities, and they know who they are, particularly you, Leanne, trying to drive a city to make it a worldwide tourist destination, and if only every tourist would stay one more night, our problems would be solved. So you're on the way, my girl, with all the people around you, and I wish you the best of luck on behind, but for all of us. But the champions are you people. It's not easy to run a business in a declining economy. I'm not saying that we're in it, but I know from the art side, it's very, very, very difficult to keep the spirit of the city alive. So that's what I think I've been recognised for tonight. I'm very grateful, honoured, and also while I'm at it, table 90 at the back there has my 2 woolly-headed sons. You saw them there. I think they think they're sheep, actually, but never mind. From a family perspective, I'm very, very proud of them and their wives. And I also might add that my eldest grandson, Kane, is there. Now, he is my date. I love him to bits. He takes me everywhere because there's a method in my madness. I think to to pass on the knowledge or the interesting life that I've had, if they could just learn quicker, they'd get on much better in their life. So this is what this is what it's all about, is to basically expose them to an entrepreneurial spirit. So, Kane, I hope you're very impressed, because this is the real heart of Christchurch, and I'm your grandma, and I hope I live long enough to see you have that feeling of Canterbury, or whatever you're going to do and wherever that you do return, and from the past generation, which is myself, onto the new generation. And I see a lot of you young people here. I think it's magic. So I think the city is alive and well. And I wish you and your team the best of luck. You've got the politicians here, and I hope they're hearing me. So it is all about... Hello, Grant. And we've also got the mayors of the regions here, and I've worked with some of them, and I think one of them was on the photo there tonight. So it was just probably a random group of old photos, which shows you should never, ever throw anything out, because one day you might need it. So thank you, everybody, for this incredible honour. It's I think my sons are probably, and everybody at my table, friends and family, good friends, that are here tonight, obviously, are very proud of me, and I'm equally love having them in my family. So thank you, one and all. Thank you.